Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read a story called Shubert and Sophie Stay Home. This is a story about how life has changed for Shubert and Sophie, and now they are staying home with mom and dad all the time, kind of like a lot of my friends are doing right now. They're not getting to see very many people. And it talks about how that's kind of hard to do. It's hard to be home with our families all the time, especially if it's not something that we're used to. Moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas go to work, and kids go to school or to daycare, and we don't spend this much time at home together. And so when we spend this much time together, sometimes we get frustrated, sometimes we just need to be by ourselves, or we need to see other people, and that's really hard because we can't do that right now. So Shubert and Sophie teach us about being home with our families for really long times and how we can work together to kind of handle all of the feelings that we're having right now. So Shubert and Sophie Stay Home was written by Dr. Becky Bailey with Vicky Hepler and Julie Ruffo. That means they wrote the words to the story and are telling us all about Shubert and Sophie. The illustrator is James Hrkach. He drew the pictures in Shubert and Sophie Stay Home, and there's some really great and entertaining pictures. Shubert and Sophie Stay Home. Things in Bug Valley have been very different lately. Shubert and Sophie have been at home for many days. That probably seems familiar to a lot of my friends. There is a new virus that's making a lot of people sick. Staying home helps keep families safe and healthy, and it helps keep the virus from spreading. People all over the world are staying home. The first few days at home together were fun for Shubert and Sophie. It was kind of like spring break or a snowy day. They played board games, they played outside, they took family walks, they even worked on a giant jigsaw puzzle together. One morning, after about a week of staying home, Shubert woke up grumpy. He grumbled about doing his schoolwork. He grumbled about being at home and missing his soccer games. He grumbled about everything. Sophie woke up grumpy that very same day. She cried, "I miss my school family, I miss my friends, and I'm angry my field trip to the zoo was canceled." Their grumpy feelings turned into grumpy actions. Sophie grabbed Schubert's pencil as he did his schoolwork. Shubert yelled, "Stop! Mom! Sophie keeps bothering me!" Mom was feeling grumpy that day too. She snapped at Shubert and Sophie. "Can you two just stop fighting?" Dad growled loudly. "Enough!" It was like the whole family had forgotten how to solve problems. They forgot how to ask for a turn. They forgot how to use their big voices. They even forgot how to take deep belly breath. Some days, staying at home was hard. Mom and Dad heard the frustration in their own voices and felt the knots in their stomach. They looked at each other and then both took 3 deep breaths together. 1, 2, Finally, Dad said, "It's hard to have so many changes. It seems like we're all feeling big feelings, like sad and frustrated." Mom said, "Shubert, you wanted to go to your soccer games and practice with your friends." Shubert nodded. Mom continued, "Sophie, you wanted to go to the zoo with your class and play with your friends." Sophie nodded. Mom continued, "We can all handle staying home. It's hard, but we can handle it. Breathe with me." The whole family took 3 slow, deep breaths together. Let's do that together, friends. 1, 2, 3. Their shoulders relaxed, their eyes softened, and the knots in their stomachs faded away. That evening at dinner, Shubert said, "One of our assignments from Mrs. Bookbinder is to write down one thing we're grateful for each day. Even after my grumpy day, I wrote that I'm grateful for my family." Sophie had an idea. "Let's all share a gratefulness." So they took turns sharing their gratitude. It felt so wonderful that they decided to make sharing gratefulness a regular part of their dinner time ritual. Hi guys, I hope that you really enjoyed Shubert and Sophie Stay Home. So I hope that you learned in this story to take some big deep breaths and talk with your family about how you're feeling. You could draw a picture of how you're feeling, you can talk about how you're feeling, and at school we learned some different ways to show how we're feeling. Like maybe if we're angry, we're going to find a quiet place. Take 3 really big belly breaths. And a belly breath is when you put your hands on your tummy and you breathe in super, super, super deep through your nose. And then you're gonna blow it out through your mouth. And your hands should go out when you breathe in, and it should feel like you're pushing the air out of a balloon when you're breathing back out. Enjoy the rest of the time that you have with your family. Know that we miss you so, so much here at school and cannot wait for you to come back. We'll see you soon. Love you all. Bye.